Do not touch your phone. Right after today's tech update, we're diving into a must-hear call from my weekend Kim Commando show that you can get as a podcast. It's called Kim Commando Today. The biggest news scam of 2024 comes through your phone. It's called cyberkidnapping. It's frightening thousands, and it's stealing millions. Imagine your phone rings. It's a familiar number. Maybe it's your son or spouse. When you answer, a menacing voice informs you that they've kidnapped your loved one. Want them back? Send money. It gets worse. You hear your loved one plead with you to send the money. You receive a photo of them in chains. You watch a video of them crying. So you wire a large sum of money to the kidnappers and wait. Hours go by, the money's gone. You later discover that no one was in danger. That voice was AI generated. The photos deep faked. What to do? Call your loved one first or find someone who can check on them. Kidnappers rarely call from a victim's phone. It's just too easy to trace. Get Tech Smarts the easy way with my free newsletter. You can sign up right now at getkim.com. Okay, as promised, here's a standout call from my show. David in Knoxville, Tennessee. Hi there, Dave.
Hi, Kim. How are you?
Fantastic. What's going on?
Not much. First of all, it's such a pleasure to talk to you. I've been listening to you for years, and I never thought I'd get an opportunity to talk to you.
Oh.
I've got two stepsons, and they're constantly, they're on their Xboxes all weekend, and I'm constantly having to get on to them about screaming. And so I'm wondering, are there any devices on the market that I could hook up to those Xboxes that if they got above a certain decibel level that it would cut them off?
So how loud are they?
They gets pretty intense sometimes where they're screaming at their friends online. I'm sure you know how that is.
Oh, just when you were saying that, I was thinking there were times when I would hear my son on his Xbox screaming, and I thought like he was getting hurt or something. I'm like,
it's the same way.
Like, are you all right? I mean, all right. So these are your stepkids, and they're super loud.
Yes, ma'am.
What happens when you try to just tell them to simmer down? Doesn't work?
I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Of course, that just goes out the window. I even have through our router. I'll cut their internet off through the router by my phone.
Oh, ouch! That's a bad one. Okay, sorry, boys, not listening. Got to feel. There you go. Okay, well, what you can do is they have these in classrooms, and it looks like a stoplight. We'll send you the link over to you so you can check it out. It's like a stoplight, and when the decibel level when it's green, the stoplight's green, it's like it's okay. When it's yellow, they're getting too loud. And
okay.
When it's red, that's when it's like, okay, you just need to simmer down. So what you can do is just put the stoplight right in their room, and then it gives them a visual. Are they wearing gaming headsets?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So that means that's why they can't hear themselves. So this would be just a visual way for them to look at it. It's called a yacker tracker. I mean, I don't name it. I just talk about this stuff. But again, it goes just green, yellow, red, and it does it by decibel level that you set. Now, if you wanted to get really creative, and if you wanted to be kind of a geek of the week, is that there's a website called If Then There Else, or no, IFTTT, okay? And this is a way for you to set up subroutines. And so by using, say, a smart home hub with a smart device, is that you could set up a routine if there was a sound sensor in the room that when it got above a certain decibel level, is that it would cut off the power to the router.
Oh, sweet.
But this is going to require some homework and some steps for you to figure all out. They also have something called a Raspberry Pi, which is a cheapo computer. It's about $30, and it's really made for these type of homegrown solutions. And so if maybe this is something you get the guys involved in, say, okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna build our own controller for your volume. But this is pretty typical because with the gaming headsets, they keep the volume up really high in their ears. Mm-hmm. And so they don't really realize who they're talking to or how loudly they are. But yeah, I do remember that when Ian was, in high school, that would just be like bellowing down the hall and it'd be like, oh my gosh, can you just keep it down just a little bit? So before you go the whole let's build our own solution with a smart plug and sensor and a Raspberry Pi or Arduino board. Just try the traffic light. Maybe it'd be as simple as that. And so hang on the line. Amber, our lovely and talented screener today, among other things, is here on board. And so she's going to give you a link over to that Yacker tracker so you can take a look at it. And David, thank you for your call. You are the best for tuning in. Now, if you're curious about something, pop over to commando.com and click Email Kim. I read every single email like it's a secret code to unlock some hidden tech treasure. And you can catch the tech wave. How? Just get my free daily newsletter. Head over to getkim.com. Once again, that's getkim.com.